my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on our home team. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line. Caleb going to throw right away. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone of the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To the air, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Now you can exit. The season is officially underway. Plenty stuff done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Cut my team! Cut my team! 18, pioneer! Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Touchdown, Chicago! Zay Flowers, 36 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes out a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The big man, Namdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
To throw, it's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Well, he had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Warriors 70.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Santos. They will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. A nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, we have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Let's go now.
2nd and 9 now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. "7-7", our score after one. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, Williams. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted.
Well, I think this one went away very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Okay.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Ready? Ready, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go! Mustang 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the Bears' 25-yard line.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18.
Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Warriors 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the thing a coach tells his defense, don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 39-yard punt on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for doing something, certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever known.
Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 26. 70 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bryant. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Bates' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second and 6.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Williams pass.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Steps away to his left. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kick.
They've got his man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
He was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the 9-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
That's good for another. First and 10 at the 2-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Pushing his way through. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now here in week one. A very solid start to this new campaign. Now 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Complete to Bryant. 6 yards on the pickup, and he'll go with 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. What a great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead out to an even 20.
Makes the score our home team 27, visitors 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The slot man in motion right. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Horton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
To Torrey Horton. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 120 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Come on.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
The 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man complete. That's Santos. Calling a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down at 6.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
And now here's a carry heading left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So what a debut we've got going here, Charles. His first ever NFL game, and that 3 touchdowns now on the ground.
I know this organization thought they found a winner, but I can't imagine anyone thinking the results would come quite this fast.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense, hey, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw. Williams. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flush to his right. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
It's now fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20.
Team 34. Visitors 14.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hamstring. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed. There he goes, right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. To the air, Williams. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Visitors 21.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 163 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second down and 2.
Bronco 80.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Pressure comes and down he goes. That is a big fella, 90 Matabike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
And he comes back with one complete.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70,
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They're going to keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Ready? Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect